everyone, it's Nana A. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. We are glad to have you. Today we are here and we're getting ready to destroy our island of Ravenwood. That was our rags to riches island. And usually this doesn't bother me, but this time we put a lot of work into this, y'all. A lot of work. Made a lot of bells that I'm going to wish that I had and then get rid of here in a few minutes. But I didn't. I'm not taking any bells from Ravenwood. We're not going to do anything but delete it. Okay, here goes. If you've never done this before, what you want to do is go to the settings. Go all the way, well, not all the way down, but go down to data management, move over, go all the way down to delete saved data. There's Animal Crossing. It's almost always 222 megabytes. It has been for me, but I saw a video where one person had more. I don't know why, but we're gonna hit delete all saved data. Now you're gonna have to move up and then hit it again. Hit OK, because now you do not have an Animal Crossing island. So now we're going to go all the way down. I don't even know what date and time it's on. Oh, today. Let's just make it, let's go 8 a.m. Usually I will try to start the island like between 5 and 6 a.m. because I'm trying to get all the bugs and all that, but that's not a goal. I wish I could do that in 30 days. Alright. Now while we go through the first part, just let me remind everybody, don't forget to like the video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Come on in, be part of the family. Everybody's welcome. And leave me a comment below. And let me know what you think about the video, about the island, and our start here. I put up a poll in the community tab. And the choices were farm core in the fall, coastal in the summer, or flower garden in the spring. And flower garden in the spring won by like 61% at the time that I took the information. And I'm excited for that, y'all, because if you've ever watched my videos, you know about me and flowers. I love flowers. It's like one of the best things in the game. I also tend to get run over by flowers on my island, so making a whole island full of flower gardens is going to be great. But that's what we're going to do. And in getting, I'm just going to go through this. I'll go not really fast in case you haven't played before. But let me go over the 30-day challenge rules. Nintendo Online, Local Play, and Happy Home Paradise can be used. We will use them this time. Usually I only do Local Play, but we're going to do Nintendo Online too this time. I can get anything from any of my islands, including Nook Mile tickets, the fruit that I do not get, flowers, bells, items, anything that I have on my island. No treasure islands. No visiting treasure islands. Alright. And of course it's going to be Nana A. We can have people over to water flowers, trade items if we want, if we need something. Anything like that. Time travel is allowed, or we would not finish this island in 30 days. And my birthday, as y'all know, because I had a stream, is January the 16th. But I want to start with either roses, lilies, or tulips. So to do that, I need to start in June. So I'm going to use June and my birthday. My daughter's birthday's in June, so we'll say her month and my day. Yes, it's okay. Our goals for this challenge is to get a 5-star island in 30 days, have all the facilities upgraded and decorated, all villager homes, and we have to have 10 villagers that we like. Not necessarily that, usually I do that meets the theme, but this time that we like. All of their, at least their yards have to be decorated. We're doing Happy Home Paradise, so if we have time we can decorate their houses, but that's not a goal. My home has to be fully upgraded, including inventory, and at least the yard has to be decorated. Again, if we have time, we'll do the house. Have to have a fully upgraded Harv's Island, and all builds, facilities, and yards, all of those will match the theme. So we have to have everything that goes with the theme, as you would expect. We can't just chunk the museum over there and put a few flowers in front of it and say, okay. And I did some research into this, and I have some really good ideas for this. I researched some flower gardens, botanical gardens of the South, and a lot of my inspiration is going to come from that. So I hope that y'all enjoy what we do. Alright, now we'll hurry up and get to the map. But I'm excited, y'all. Flowers. I get to grow flowers. And I think since this is flowers and I like them so much, you know, a lot of people always have questions about growing flowers, hybrids, and I think this time we're going to do a little experiment. I know people say you have to plant this and you have to do this and you have to water that, and there's some good videos out there. And if that's the way you want to go, then I would go search and find the videos. I, however, do not hold to that rule. And I have grown every hybrid in the game, including blue roses. So we're going to do a little experiment. I do not always water my flowers because I'm always doing something else and I forget. So when we plant our flowers and get ready to start making hybrids, we're going to do it like in 2 separate little beds. One we're going to water, hopefully, and the other one we're not. And we're going to see if it really does make a difference on how quick you get them. Because usually I'll just put them out there and go on about my business and go back by at one point and, oh, we have green mums or purple tulips or pink cosmos. So we'll see. I think it'll be a fun experiment. Okay. I really don't want 2 south river mouths. I want a long dock. Nope. This one does have a long dock. It has room up there. I don't like the peninsula though, because I have an idea for the peninsula. Okay, y'all, I'm going to pause for just a moment and I'm going to run back through everything. I don't want to take y'all through this because I don't like these maps. So let me get back to the maps and I'll bring you back in. Alright, we're back. And again, 2 south facing river mouths, each one of them. And this top one, I really like the peninsula and the dock. The ponds, it doesn't really matter. We're going to do some ponds of our own. I like to make different shapes. I've made a skull and a jack-o'-lantern for my Halloween islands. And for one of my islands, I made a lake in the shape of Texas. I just think it's really fun figuring out how to do the shapes. I really don't want 2 south facing. I don't know, y'all. I like it when they have the big rocks on them too, because I use those rocks for decorating. Okay, this one does not have the rocks, but it has the peninsula. It has the dock. Resident services, I do not want this close, but it's not as close as this one at least. Okay. I'll go with that one. Let's say lamp. Who takes a lamp to a deserted island, you ask? Well, that would probably be me. Alright, here we go. Our plane is waiting. Okay. It doesn't matter about the fruit, the color of the airport, the villagers, I don't think. We'll see. Oranges. I like oranges. We're going to leave it. So far. The fruit's good. Resident services too close. It's close, but not too close. Oh, a green airport. I wanted a green airport. I'm not too happy about the villagers, but they're not staying. Out the way. I just want to take a look at everything real quick. Okay. I wish we could see what flowers we have, but I don't think we can. So, let's go join them. And I'm going to go through this. Mira, Coach, and me, Nana A. Now he's going to give us his spiel about how good it is to be here, how this really isn't a deserted island. It's really pristine. See, life on this pristine, lovely island. And the first part, he's going to want you to go get your tent from Timmy or Tommy and place it. I don't know why I always go to Tommy, but I do. They're so cute. Look at their little jackets and scarves. And I'm not about making this challenge really, really hard. So we are going to place their tents also. But first, we're going to put ours right here. This is the spot. I set up my tent. That's a big first step. Now let's go from I saw Mira, however you say it, right here. Wait, I got it. Don't tell me. You're Nana A, right? I'm Mira. And I'm excited to do this whole island thing. You already found a good spot, huh? I was trying to just feel for the best spot, but I was having trouble. And while I can't just sit here and think it over, I grabbed a stick, threw it, and this is where it landed. So now this is my spot. What do you think? I think I'll find you a spot. Whoa, for real? You're going to pick out the perfect spot for me? Yep. You do that for someone you just met? You know, you're alright, Nana A. And she's going to give us her tent plot. And go to the plaza. Let's go find Coach. Yo, I'm Coach. You're Nana A, right? Nice to meet you, Stubble. You already set up your tent? I'm still trying to find the spot. I'm going to be doing some cardio. Serious cardio. So I got to have lots of fresh air. Coach, we're on an island. You're going to be in a tent. There will be nothing but fresh air. I think this spot will do the trick. But I don't... What do you think, Nana A? I think I'll find you a spot, Coach. What? You'll help me find a sweet spot to put this tent? Seriously? Well, we just met and you're already doing some heavy lifting on our friendship. Okay then. Can't wait to see the epic spot you pick for me. Yeah. You're gonna love it, Coach. Sorry. I meant to go down, but I didn't. Far over here. Okay. We're gonna put Myra's tent here. Well, move up a little. Then we're gonna put Myra's tent here. No, we're not. Oh my gosh. There we go. This is the spot. Last one. Now, we'll give her a little bit of room. We may have to scoot over for this one. We'll see. Yeah. we go. That's the spot. That way they each have a little bit of beach to themselves. Now, when you hit the button again, it's going to take you automatically back to the plaza. You don't get to run back there and look at things. Even if it did let you run back there, you couldn't pick anything up. Because even if you've played and you know how, it doesn't let you pick up things until Tom goes over what we need to get started. And that's where we're at right now. And he's just saying, I hope you picked a good spot. You can think about it. Which is his way of saying, if you give me some bells after you got a house, we can move it. Can't move tents. Now we need a few supplies. He's going to tell us we need 10 branches. And then eventually he's going to tell us we need 6 fruit. So they're going to stay up in the plaza and act like they're sweeping, or I don't know what the 2 Nook boys are doing. Tommy's over there looking at boxes. Timmy's just staring at the DIY bench. Myra's staring at the firewood and sweeping. Okay, let's talk to Tom. See, 10 tree branches. He's going to tell us how to do it. Now we can pick up anything. He's going to look at the oranges. Now, I have to ask, when we get through, you're going to see that he has inspected the oranges. He's looked at them, he's smelled them, he's tasted them, and they are definitely 100% oranges. So my question to you is, why don't you just go ahead and get the oranges? Why do we have to do it? But that just sets the relationship with Tom Nook. Okay, what I do is a little bit probably different than everybody else. Maybe some do it this way too. But I go and I pick up all the leaves. I shake the trees, get the oranges, then I shake these, and I try to get anywhere from 5 to 8 tree branches out of it. That one doesn't want to give them, we just move on. And I clear everything. I pick up, including the rocks and the shells, because the reason why I do the shells is not to sell them at first. A couple of times I did not pick up the shells, and once we paid off our moving fees and got our 2-time Nook miles, it was sell 10 shells. There wasn't 10 shells no matter how many times I ran up and down that beach. So I was not able to do that one. So now I get as many shells as available. So I'll have them ready. I just put them up by resident services. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. But I'm going to continue doing this. I'm not going to make you sit through it because it's going to take a long process. But I'll be back in a few minutes. Won't be long for you, but might be a bit for me. Alright, y'all. I'm back. Almost through here. You can see there's no fruit on the trees, no weeds. Oh, we missed one right there. No tree branches laying down. That's because they're all in here. So let's go talk to Tom. Hey Tom, I got the tree branches. Yep, even more. And the reason why I do this is, one, you're going to have to do it. And I like to make a bunch of tools in the beginning. So why not just go ahead and put the effort and the work in the beginning. And then you can do what you need to move your island along. But you know, everybody plays different, and whatever is best for you is what you need to do. This is best for me. So, here we go. Yep, that's everything, Tom. Let's light that fire and drink that orange juice. And we're going to have to name our island. And listen to his jibber jabber. Oh, it's not a deserted island anymore. So what should we call it? Then we get the idea. Let's name it. I like how he says majority rules. It doesn't matter. You could name it Spot and they would do it. So, but since this is going to be an island full of plants and flowers and bushes, shrubs, trees, we're going to call it Greenhouse. The island of Greenhouse. What do y'all think? Let me think for a minute. I'll tell you what, let's make this a little bit more simple. Let's just call the island Flowers. It's a 30-day island. And this is our theme, so let's call it Flowers. What do y'all think? Yep, let's do it. Let's see what the others say. Awesome Beach, Swoleville, Nookits, Nooktopia. No, guys, we're going with Flowers. And we get to be representative. Which stands for do all the work. We're just going to say howdy. At least it's orange juice. 2 flowers. Cheers. But you notice, you didn't see anybody drinking it. Except for Myra. Yeah, we're going to go to sleep so we can trigger that next day and the start of the fun. So let's go get in our tent. Let's just take one last look and see. No, we're not going to be able to see. I don't think. So let's just go to our tent. We'll find out. Radio, lantern. I'm glad we got a green airport. A green airport for an island of flowers and trees and shrubs and asleep. We're just going to run through this. This is going to be KK in our dreams. playing his guitar. So it looks like you decide to make your own way in the world. Get out there, explore new frontiers. That's all the way right, Daddy-O. You don't need to live by anyone's rules but your own. Then he wants us to know that we got to make friends, that it's a lot better with friends. And then he's out. And he's right, this game was meant to be played with friends and have a good time. So I agree. And here comes Tom. He wants to give us our phone and our bill. So, I'm just going to pause it here because I'm not going to make you sit through that. Well, no, we'll go out in case this is your first time. We'll go out. We're just going to go through it really quick. Yep. Wow, I needed that. Now he's going to give us the phone. That he's removed most of the apps from. Pull it out, put it away, make up your mind, Tom. Yes, I've used a smartphone. Do I look like I'm a toddler? I don't know, even toddlers have used smartphones, I think, nowadays. Now, this is where he asks you if you want Island Life 101. That just gives you tips, and the stuff that you see when the game starts or when you're going different screens, whenever they put it up there. That's where you can find it. You can go and all of that stuff will be there. If you have any questions, you can go there and look. Now, he gives it to you free for here, and if you don't get it now, but you decide, oh, I want it, then you have to pay for it in Nook Miles. So, I would go ahead and get it now. I am right now sitting in my office looking out the window at the most dreary day I've ever seen. It's supposed to be raining all week. Okay. Let's say, what bells? What are bells? I know, I'm serious. I don't have any money. But he's got us covered. And actually, I wish we could do more of the payoffs in miles. We're just going to speak to this. He's just telling you you can do things to earn miles and then pay him back. All you need is 5,000 miles. And we're going to get those really quick. I'll show you how. We've already started it. And now we are on our own. Now this video may be a little bit longer than what I usually do. But we're just getting everything set up and started. And that just said, if you see that little blue circle up in the right hand corner, do not touch the home screen, don't touch anything. We got our photo and we got our DIY for our bench, workbench. So let's go ahead. And in the beginning, to get 3 stars, actually 3 stars is pretty easy, y'all. you just put everything that you get out, including bugs and fish. They count for that too. And you don't have to make builds. You don't have to have them in certain places. Just put it out, and that'll help you get to 3 stars. And I'll show you how I usually get 4 stars instead of 3. Okay, we're going to drop, we don't need all of these in our pocket. Okay, let's go see the boys. Nana A, welcome, welcome. As you can see, it's quite cozy in here. It's funny how cozy doesn't always mean comfortable. You're right, Tom. You're very, very right. It's so true. He's just telling you he can help you with island stuff. Dreamy can help you with the buying and selling and materials, that sort of thing. Okay, let's just go get the... Let's see what's in the Nook stop. All we'll be able to do right now is use the Nook shopping and the ABD to pay off loans, put savings in, that type of thing. And we get our first 50 miles. So yay. Let's see what's on the shopping. Outdoor bench, telescope. Oh, we need both of those. We can get some oval glasses, a tree sweater. Okay. And we want a mask. I don't know that we have to try to get these, but I do want a mask. And it's only here until 2/13. And then I want the outdoor bench, the telescope. We're going to get a hat. I'll show you that in just a minute. Oval glasses. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. And maybe the tree sweater. Okay. Now every day you buy 5 items from here. And once you buy 100 items, it'll put this app on your phone, so you no longer have to come back in here to buy. You do have to come back to get your Nook miles and use the ABD, but not to shop. So let's go talk to Dreamy. I'll take a look. A chair and a smoker. And you want to spend money with the boys' mums, tulips and pansies. We're going to get a slingshot and the recipe. We'll get those. And the reason is because you need to spend 250,000 bells as part of the one requirement to upgrade from the small shop to the big shop. And that you also have to be playing for 30 days. But I'm going to show y'all how to get around that. Because we don't have 30 days in real life days to do this, to get the shop. We've got things to do in those 30 days. Okay, let's sell. This is why I pick up all that stuff in the beginning. It's for bales and Nook miles. So let's give him the weeds, the oranges. Well, let's see how much we get. That's not too bad. Now he's going to tell you, you can sell the fruit or you can eat it. And if you eat it, that means you can break rocks, move trees, that type of thing. Nook miles. About that workshop. Let's learn DIY. We can't do anything without learning that. Well, we could do a few things, but I'd love to. But it's not going to get you very far. First thing you're going to make is the fishing rod. And he's going to tell you when you get your tree branches, come back and see me, even though he knows that we have extra. But you need 5 tree branches to make your first rod. We're just going to walk over here. It'll trigger him to say, oh, you got the materials, so let's get started. We're going to make 3 of these, but we're going to make 1, then he's going to give us some more. We'll get the campfire and the net, and we're going to make 3 fishing rods, 3 nets, and a campfire. Okay. And there's our DIY app. You'll use that a lot. And I have a feeling we're going to be using it a lot on this island. Okay. Now, let's make campfire, just to add to the items, moving us to 3 stars. And let's make 3 nets. And these are flimsy tools, so they will not last a long time. And really and truly, if you're not doing a 30-day island and you're trying to get Nook miles, there's some for tools breaking, so using the flimsy tools is the way to go. Okay, that's 3, right? I was talking, let's count. Yes. Okay. Nope. Almost messed up. Well, I didn't mess up, but no, I do that every time because I'm used to hitting the very first one. But right now, what we need is the second, and then not just a future, will be the 3rd one. We're not going to buy the smoker because we only have 6,000 bells, and we want a slingshot because you will get a balloon and then you'll be like, oh my gosh, I don't have a slingshot. We want the recipe, and we're going to come back and get the other recipes, the DIY for beginners. But right now we're going to go over here. And remember, we have to buy those 5 things. Let's see how many we can buy. I do want a telescope, so we'll come back. We'll get a hat. I need my glasses. Let's get a tree. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so let's go get some more bells. Because that's okay, because we needed everything that we got. Slingshot. And then we also had that recipe from Nintendo, which is the workbench. The very beginning workbench. Okay, now let's go. Let's go start our gathering everything. First thing I'm going to do is drop that. Now, right now you do not have 2-time or Nook Mile Plus, so there's no use in trying to look there. I'm going to do a campfire, start it, and then we're going to put us a chair up. Let's look at this. I'm not really going to be worried about the snowflakes or the snow boys because I don't know that I want to use any of those. Okay, we're going to start shaking the trees. I don't usually give more than a couple of shakes. Really only one. Now with the trees, you only have 22 trees on your island that is going to give you anything other than tree branches or fruit. You will have, you will have 15 trees that gives you 100 bells each. So you get 1,500 bells each day shaking your tree. You're going to have one that gives you, or 5 that give you wasp. We just got our first one. So we can donate that to Tom because you have to give Tom, let's see, which way do we want to go? You have to give Tom 5 critters. It can be bugs, fish, a combination, just 5. So he can give them to Blathers, and Blathers will decide to, oh my gosh, Blathers will decide to come to the island. Oh, bagworm. We're not too worried about which type of bugs we get other than oh, there's our bell. Then we need 5 to give Tom and then 15 to give Blathers the next day. Oh, they're both right here. Let's bug them. Myra is going to give you, when you keep bugging her, she's going to give you the recipe for the leaf umbrella. Thank you, Myra. Okay, let's bug Coach. Well, then talk to us. Coach is going to give us our hat. And it's not the same one every time. It can be a tulip hat, it can be a mesh hat, a regular hat, explorer. Just depends. This time it's the denim. Thank you, Coach. And Tommy is walking around. You can talk to him. He pretty much is just out walking around. So yeah, on the trees, you really, oh, Coach, you really only need the 22. And when I get started, that's all the trees we're going to have is 22. So I don't have to spend my time shaking every tree on the island. To get what I need, which is 15 of the 100 bells. You get 5 wasps, and you get 2 items. 2 furniture items. There's my first one. I'm sorry, y'all. I like those. There's another bell. We're getting a lot of bells. Yay! We'll come back to the snowball. We'll make a snow boy. In just a bit. And the reason why I'm shaking every one of them, of course, is to get the bells and the items, and we got our wasp. There's still 4 more out there. And when we give Tom the bugs, fish, whatever we give him, he's gonna first give us a Critterpedia, and then he will ask us if we've been using the DIY bench. We tell him yes, and I just got to make sure. He will give us the recipe for the flimsy axe, and we will make 3 of them and come back out and hit the trees. And if we've already shaken all the trees and know there's no wasp, we don't have to do that. We just go around getting the wood and the items, or the rocks and stuff, because we're going to hit the rocks too. Oh, let's see if there's any more shells over here while we're here. Yeah. And there's our first balloon. Will it come over here? Yes. So. Yay. It's a blue balloon. So we're going to get an item. No, DIY. Now the color of the balloons, no matter what people say, it doesn't determine what's in them. I've shot down many a balloons trying to make that determination. But for argument's sake, yellow will be more likely than any to give you bells. So you want to make sure you get the yellow ones. And blues, a lot of times, have given me good furniture. But one time, on my other island, I shot down, I don't know, like 20 balloons, I think. All different colors. One of each color at least. They all gave me clay. All of them. I didn't need clay. I needed other things. Okay. This is how I make a snow boy. It may not come out because I can't see my ears, but we're going to give it a good try. Get it where you can roll it. And you want to roll the bottom one, the body, big enough that it comes up to the ears on your character. So for the body, you look for it at the ears. And unless I'm not paying attention, we're going to not take a picture yet, but we're going to use this. So, see, we got a ways to go. And not too far, though. So, I always like to check, because it doesn't take much snow to get it past that point, and then that's when we have problems. That's when I have problems. But if it's too big, you can always roll it on the plaza, because that will make it smaller. But we don't want to have to do that. So, I'm thinking just a bit more. Now, if this one doesn't work out, y'all, it's because I can't see the ears. Okay. Now, this one, the head, you want to have up to your chin. So the body is ears, and the head is up to your chin. And we're going to try to move along after this, because I don't want this to be a 2-hour episode. But I do, at least if we're going to do it, try to do it right. And we're just going to try to get our bugs. And really, the first one, it doesn't matter if you get it perfect or not. They're going to give you a recipe and just a little bit more, and a large snowflake. But after that, only the perfect snow boys give you that. Okay, y'all, do we have it? Do we have it? Do we have it? We're going to say, let's try it. Let's try it. And nice to meet you. Finally, we can talk face to face. Nice work rolling me up. As you can see, I'm a snow boy. He's going to give us a DIY for a frozen chair and a large snowflake. And he is a perfect snow boy. So, yay. So just remember the body to the ears and the head to the chin. Some people look at them and can do it, and some people do a counting method that I've tried. I get distracted, so it doesn't work for me. This one works for me. So you do what works for you. But I just wanted to share that with y'all. Okay, let's look for a bug. We've already got 2. We need 5 different creatures. We may have to just go ahead and do a little fishing. I thought by starting at this time, I don't know what I'm doing, that we'd have some bugs out, but you know, it's January, so. Oh, there's our flowers. Tulips. I knew it'd be tulips, roses, or lilies because it was June. And your birthday month does determine what type of flower you have. Now they say, and I've done it before and it's matched. They say the month that you start in. Oh, no. I shouldn't be talking while I'm doing this. Will determine your sister flower. And I haven't tried it a bunch, but I've tried it a few times and it always worked. Okay, no more talking while we fish. Sorry, Coach. We need some more bugs or fish or something. Oh, okay. Alright, y'all. I'm not going to talk. Catch this fish. I got a dab. So that's number 3. Some more shells. This. See if we can make this number 4. Oh my gosh, come on, fish. Can you see that? Is this fish blind? I mean, come on. Sea butterfly, I figured with as small as it was. So now we have 1, 2, 3, before. We're going to have to drop something, but let's just see what we can find. We have to drop it. We'll drop a shell and we'll come back and get it. I've never seen, not even a damselfly or common butterfly. Must be on the other side. I see a fossil. And there is our bluegill. But we're going to have to drop something. We'll just drop a Venus comb. That'll be okay. Now, let's run and give this to Tom. Tom, I don't have a voice, but I've got critters. I found a creature. Now we're going to give him our wasp. And he's going to give us a Critterpedia. Yeah, it's okay. You can send it to Blathers. We all know that's who it is. Now, just because he gives you the Critterpedia does not mean right away that it will help you know what you've donated. It will not. Okay. See? It shows we donated, I mean, not donated, I just said it done. It shows that we caught the wasp, but if it's donated, it will have a little picture of, I like to think, Blathers up there. But even when Blathers gets to the island on the next day, it still will not show that you've donated it. Even when you give him the 15 creatures. It will not show that you've donated the items until after the museum is open and running. Then it'll start, but it will pick up the ones that you gave him. So that they will show donated. But if you want to sell, what I always do is just jot down what I gave them because I'm getting old and I don't remember. And yes, it's only 5 items, but this is where you get the axe recipe. And then we're going to give him another one. Let's just give him the bluegill. And he's going to give us some flowers. Red pansies. Pansy's my least favorite flower. Now we're going to give him our dab. And he's going to give us a recipe for a watering can. Wish he'd give us a watering can. This is a counting. Red. We'll give him our last, which is a bagworm. And then he will get a phone call, and we will find out that Blathers is coming to the island, and we need to go find a place for the museum. Come on, Tom. Let's get through this. He's just going to tell Blathers that we found 5 different creatures and that it's just like they thought it was going to be. And Blathers is going to be like, okay, I'm on my way. Don't do anything till I get there. And just like that, we're just a customer. Now, this customer is going to go find a place for the museum. And it doesn't matter because wherever I put it with the ideas that I have, it's not going to stay there. Now, I think we have everything. Did we bring the stone in? No. Oh, no, we didn't bring our tree branches in. It helps if you have tree branches. I forgot we dropped them. Let's run over here and get some tree branches. While we're at it, let's drop these. Okay. Three axes. Now these are flimsy axes, so you only get 40 hits per axe. And it's a good idea in the beginning to have one good axe when you can get it, because you will get a 2-time cut down a tree. But it's good to use the flimsy axes, because if you use 100 axes, you get the golden axe. So that's how you get the golden axe. And I think the regular axes are 100 hits. So you get 100 hits out of them. So it'll take longer to get your regular axe. And a golden axe, I think, gives you like 200, but they do break. I wish they would have made them where they don't break. Okay. We've already shaken our trees. So we're just going to go. And this is where I start thinking about what's coming next, which is building the shop for Timmy and Tommy and getting them out of the tent, because I'm sure Tom is driving them crazy. You're going to need 30 pieces of wood, 30 pieces of softwood, 30 pieces of hardwood, and 30 iron nuggets. Now you'll see I don't always pick up everything at first. I don't worry about that until Isabel comes along. Isabel comes along, you better have all your items picked up. She does not like it. And you will not get a 3-star island if you have a bunch of items laying around. And you do have to have meet certain criteria to get a 3-star island. Okay, I'm sorry, I had to pause for a moment. I had to take a phone call. Now I don't remember what I was saying, y'all. Well, anyway, 3 stars. There's, well, 40 wax, what we'll call a point system, like there is in almost every game. And you get the right combination, you get 3 stars. And we'll talk about it more as we go along. I have done it with 7 villagers before, but most of the time I move in 8 before I check my rating. Gotta have trees, 50 pieces of fences. I usually do 2 bridges. You can have, I've heard people say 27 pieces of furniture or unique furniture or what, 3 stars. It's not hard to do that. You just put out everything you have and you can put it all in one spot. I mean, you don't have to spread it out. And then bugs and fish and sea creatures, if you place them, they count too. And while I was paused, y'all, we got a balloon that gave us 5 nuggets. 5 iron nuggets. So now we're up to 7. And I'm going to go ahead and do all of these and hit the rocks, because that's going to give us some Nook miles too. And we want to move this along. So, oh, second X. So I'll come back after I've hit all the trees and rocks, and we'll see what we do then. Alright, we broke all of our axes, and we're hoping that balloon comes over. May not. Oh, I see another fossil. You know what, we're just going to go on about our business here. I did find the money rock. I have not finished hitting all the trees, as you can see. If it would just come a little bit closer, I would even sacrifice it to get Nook miles. Yeah, I knew that wouldn't go work. Never hurts to try though. I've popped them with a net before. Let's see. I can't get to turn the way I want it to. Ah! Oh my gosh. Really? This balloon deserves to get away. Okay. We sacrificed it to get Nook miles, so we don't have to do that anymore. Now, we're going to make a post on the bulletin board. And usually I just say, and my beautiful art that I do here. Howdy. And there, that's all you gotta do. And then we will change something on our passport. Let's just do the title. And I usually do Festive Grandma. That's what I am. Or Festive Nana. I have 6 grandkids, and they all love it that I play games. I usually try to play some type of game with them when they're here, but then we also go outside and have fun. Either go swimming, Hopefully not try to catch a bug because we can't do it. Something like that. I don't get in the water here. I just don't. Everybody does. But we have a pool, so that's okay with me. I don't need to go into the ocean. It's not because I'm scared of anything other than it's just, I don't know, flesh eating virus, something like that. Okay, now we're going to put this over here by our snowman and this. We are going let's just put the museum over here. I usually don't put it this far out, but and I don't care about the trees because like I said, we're only going to have 22. Let me just make sure it's not. That's fine. So we did that. So I usually do the thumbnail at the plaza, but we're going to do it with the tent. I mean with the museum. And taking a picture gets us, you guessed it, Nook Miles. So I usually try to put the museum closer to here, but let's see. Usually I go get a watering can and water the flowers, but let's see how many we have. Now, if you're in this screen, this is something my husband either reminded me because I'd forgotten or taught me, probably taught me. You push the right joystick and it'll take you to the next Nook Mile that you have. If you're in this screen, which it's not going to make a difference because it's right below us, if you push down, it'll take you to the next one. But it's the right one. And it saves a lot of time. If you see you have Nook Miles, you don't have to scroll down one by one. You just do that and it takes you to the next one. Alright, we got 2022, 2250. Alright, let's see what else we have. Okay. $33.50. We just need 5,000. Alright. Internet surfer. I definitely do most of my shopping online, so that's pretty on spot for me. We sold our first item, so we get that. This is the bell ringer. Is what do you want to look to see how much you've spent, so you'll know if you can get your your shop upgraded. That's for our perfect snow boy. You can see we're at almost 7,000, and that's the last one. However, we can go here. Now in this, I'll usually make a design that has each, like an O, a P, a C for cherry, A for apple, that type of thing, because I always forget where I put my fruit trees. But we're not going to do that right now. We're going to change a design. I'm going to show you how easy it is. We're just going to leave it there. And let's pick one. Let's do this one. We're going to make that one red. We're just going to go out. We're not keeping that pattern anyway, so it doesn't matter. And, oh my gosh, y'all. It's time for this episode to be over. Go down, and there's our first custom design. It's easy as that. You get 500 Nook miles. Now, let's go in here. We tell Tom that, yep, we found a good spot for blathers. And he says, you know what? Take a rest, take a break, or you could keep going so you could pay me back. Well, Tom, we're going to pay you back. We're going to get a house. That's 5,000 miles and not a mile less. And like that, our move-in fees are paid. Now, a few things here. That's fine, I guess. This is where he tells you about you can have a house. This is not him offering you the home. The very first time I played, I just kind of ran through it and it said something about a home. I'm like, oh, I have a home. Didn't even dawn on me that I didn't get to pick the roof or play the next day. I was still in a tent. And then I was like, oh, I know what I did. So you go back and you go about my home. Yep, I made a decision. 98,000 bells. Yep, let's do it. And anybody that watches my videos know what's coming. We're going for a blue. No, just kidding. Purple roof. I'm so excited about this island, y'all. I have so many ideas. So many different builds I want to do. So we're going to have to do some time traveling back and forth to get items. This is where he tells you now you have the Nook Mile Plus ability. So we're going to come over here. I should have checked my... because we got Nook Miles for paying off our moving fees. But let's see what we have. We can get this. Let's do... I'm not going to do any of them. Tool ring is a great thing to have, but it's not a necessity. Okay, we still need a little bit on that. Okay, I think this is where we're going to end this episode. We've placed the the museum. We've ordered our home. We've got everything started. Now, to make this in 30 days, I will be playing some off camera. But I'll go over everything that I've done, and I won't do like the villager hunts and all that. I'll do all that on camera. But the day-to-day chopping wood, gathering resources, even some fishing and bug hunting, I'll do off camera. So thank y'all for watching. I hope that you're going to enjoy the series and you'll follow along. 30 days, we're going to have a 5-star flower garden island. I can't wait. I can't wait. So don't forget to hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Come on in. Be part of the family. Everybody's welcome. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about the challenge and any ideas you may have on a build that we could do, a certain garden that you know of that's your favorite, and one certain area that you like. Anything like that, just drop me a comment below. And of course, don't forget to hit that notification bell. Ring that bell so you'll know when my next video comes out. And until then, bye y'all.